Hi, my name is Van Hobbs, and today I'm going to be talking about desertification and its effects on third world countries, specifically the Turkana and Isiolo districts of northern Kenya. Clean water, fresh food, and proper shelter are three luxuries that people in first world countries take advantage of on a day-to-day basis. Our climate and resources make it very easy for our society to provide these very simple things for us daily. However, in Kenya, specifically the Turkana and Isiolo districts, desertification has had very destructive effects on the social structures of the people living there, and they are not able to obtain even the simplest of necessities. Richard Hogg, in the Oxford Journal, wrote an article titled Development in Kenya, Drought, Desertification, and Food Scarcity. In this article, he discusses the term desertification and introduces its effects in respect to living conditions that people there have had to adopt in order to survive. So what is desertification? Richard Hogg defines it as the intensification of desert-like conditions and a decline in biological productivity. Hogg accounts for the rain amounts, and specifically in Turkana, the lowest being 150 milliliters of rain every year. The highest was accounted at 600 milliliters of rain in some mountainous regions. He also comments on the lack of edible vegetation thereof, and this resulting in a scarcity of food growth. These overall issues could all result in. He also accounts for these overall issues resulting in war and famine. Turkana's government has taken a laissez-faire approach with the scarcity of food and water, and has given no aid to its people. Other countries, however, such as the United States, have provided food and water relief programs for the people in these countries. Isiolo was in the middle of a time of war already and had been devastated with disease and with the loss of cattle and camel herds in its wildlife. The government was too preoccupied with other issues in the country to notice the direct effects of desertification on its people. Turkana, with its small rainfall and little vegetation, created a large scarcity of food. This scarcity affected the wildlife as well as the people, causing the wildlife to migrate. In the middle of the time of war in Isiolo, and disease was already plaguing the land, and so the wildlife had to migrate in order to survive. Soon after this, the people migrated in order to follow the wildlife in hopes of surviving. The fact that both governments were unable to aid their own people in times of need only added to the negative effects of desertification. The societies then collapsed and living conditions worsened to the point of migration for more necessities and for survival.
Yeah.